Hello guys, Sneaky Turtle back with another Kerbal Space Program video. In this video we'll be building China's Long March 5. We're starting out in the VAB with the smaller variant of the Kerbal tanks. That way we just get the all-white variant. Starting out with 2 vector engines on the bottom. I ended up swapping those out for F1 engines, or the Mastodon engines in Kerbal Space Program, because they're a lot bigger than the side-mounted engines, and I use vectors for the side-mounted engines. And the reason I'm doing 1 booster at first is so that I can put all the stuff on it, and then I can just put a decoupler on and put 4 decouplers, and that way I can just place it all on right away, and then it just becomes 4 boosters. Would it be nice if real life worked that way, but it doesn't. That's why it takes so long to build rockets. But still fiddling with it because I kept knocking it off by accident. But then I had to lower them down and then align the nose cones correctly. Lower them down a little more just so they were in alignment, and then I had to build the I put the wings on. The wings are very important, and then the giant fairing of the Long March 5. And this is the Long March 5 variant that doesn't have an upper stage. I don't remember the name. Maybe Long March 5 1B? Maybe? I don't remember exactly. If you know, put it in the comments below, because I don't know exactly. Basically though, almost done with. And now I'm putting the F1 engines on finally. At first I tried to use the mainsail, but then I just put the F1 engines on with the variant so that they didn't have like a cone sort of thing at the top. And then I thought that looked pretty good, so I started to build the module for the interior. Took me a long time to kind of figure out what I want, but what I kind of settled on was some Apollo-like module, I guess. But now just putting these separatrons on the sides of the rocket boosters so that it will properly separate from the rocket and not just sit in space. But now I'm just finishing all the staging, because there's plenty of staging to move around, because I started with the main core first, but then I just kind of messed it up. So, and then putting on the launch clamps, preparing for launch, and then I'm building the inside of the fairing, which took me a long time because I didn't really know what I was going to do. So I settled for some sort of Apollo-like module, I guess. It was literally just like an autonomous Apollo, like a Apollo command module, and then I just settled on like a Soyuz type, or a Russian sort of lander with like a Soyuz look to it. So, I don't know, it was kind of a strange hybrid, but I thought it looked kind of cool. And then I used the new solar panels on the bottom of the Apollo-looking module. And some reaction was that I just moved inside because they're really annoying and they look really weird on the outside, I think. I don't really end up using that, so in a future video I will be sending those 2 modules to Duna and landing the lander on Duna. Or Duna's moon, I haven't really decided yet. But in this video it's just a tutorial of the Long March 5. Just flying a tour, but I put the crew in, and then basically just preparing for launch now, getting ready. All of our staging is pretty much good. And if I remember correctly, it should be crossfading to launch right about now. Yep. Here we go, throttling up the main engines and liftoff. With the waterfall mod, it makes all the engine plume really nice. Highly recommended mod. It looks really awesome. Really, really awesome. Bringing it back up to 3 times speed here to make it faster. The side cores, I think I use fuel lines so that the side cores, so that the main fuel tank didn't drain any fuel at all. But we're coming up on a pretty major event of side core separation fairly soon. I can't. Oh, yep, we're almost done. There they go. And then no scones of all of them just blew up. But and then now those mains or the F1 engines on full power. Waterfall mod still looking awesome. It looks kind of weird at this stage. It just looks very strange. It looks kind of like a new Glen almost. Almost achieved a high apogee, I believe. I think. I can't see. Yeah, engine shut off. So I've achieved a high apogee and just coast up to our apoapsis. And there goes fairing separation. Time warping up to the apoapsis now. And we're almost at our apoapsis. So we get to fire up the F1 engines once again and push ourselves into a low Kerbal orbit, where I then make a quick save and separate the Apollo looking module, and then I deorbit the lower stage of it would be the lower, okay, the lower stage of the Long March 5, and instead of you know how China just lets them crash into stuff sometimes, maybe they do that. They totally don't do that. But instead of what they do, I'm gonna successfully attempt to deorbit and land this booster in the ocean. Sorry about that car. A car just went by and just went like full speed. It's always annoying. But coming in for a landing, firing up those mighty F1 engines and touchdown in the ocean. I'd like to thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!